time. Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, sorry we're late. Sorry we're late. That's right, the recording in progress. Sorry we're late. This is the Bold Mini Spotlight and Recap here on JLJ Media. And I am James Lott Jr., the JLJ of JLJ Media. Sorry, guys, life happens and whatever. So, but we're here. This show's only half hour. The show's only half hour on TV anyway, so we can talk about the show. It's really good. So much guys come on in. Hello, Kirsten Marie. You guys come on in. I'll do the church announcements while you're coming in. Of course, I said early Jamie's Angels. Once she said all today. It's Tami and Amanda Russ. Hello, ladies.
Hello, welcome back or welcome to newbies.
Yes, anyways. Okay, so here's church announcements. Number one, Bold and Beautiful Rewinds, new episode out. So you can check that out. It's audio only. You can check that out wherever you get your podcast. And now, after very much people asking me to do this, the Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight now is available on audio. Not the old episodes. I'm not doing all that. So that's whatever. But from last week's episode on, it will be available on audio podcast. I got it approved everywhere. So Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever. You'll see a little logo. So the Sean Kane interview is the first one. Last week's is the first one. So from that one going forward, I'm not uploading all the other ones. I'm sorry, kids. I'm not doing all that. But from this one going forward, it'll now be on audio. So I'm sorry. I just didn't realize that I do the other ones on audio and video. This is why I just didn't do it. So anyway, so yes, it is good. Oh, yes. Me and my chocolate twin Tony were together yesterday. Yes. So that's on audio. Also, we just want this on the 12th. I make sure I announce this November.
Lord.
March 12th. It's me and Sean Kamen. I'm going to go there one day this week because there's a big poster and my name's on the poster. I'm going to do a little something in front of there. But he's been posting video from there with our event, which is at 2 p.m. at the Grove at Barnes & Noble. His book is called Way of the Cobra. It's a good book. So please join us. We have a Q&A. Who knows? Me and Sean get together. Who knows what's going to happen? So you want to come and come early. It's going to be a jam-packed. You're going to see other celebrities that there's soap stars Yes, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And you may see some people from some familiar faces. So yes, that's coming out too. So that's going to be good. We just did Wine on our Spotlight. You like my afro? Thank you. I'm trying to work it out. I think with Jackson. I don't know what's going on from the 70s. Before the nose changes and everything. Okay, so yes. Okay, so on Bold Live, they had Paris, Diamond White and Lauren St. Victor on there. It was hilarious. People were just reading them just crazy on there. Nobody likes the pairing. So, but they were a lot of fun. But Casey Kasperzek, who is one of the executive producers, Rise Producers, says in 2 weeks, an event's going to happen. It's going to change the whole show.
That's what they keep saying.
He won't tell us what it is. He actually has a storyboard. He almost showed it by accident. He's like, they move the camera over here. He says, and people keep asking, Days Are Alive, several years ago, their time jump. Apparently, it's going to be something so big, it's going to change everything. The whole
What could it be?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think, guys. I really can't.
Somebody gonna die? Somebody might die, Tami.
But it has to be somebody. He says it's a big event. It's going to affect everybody. He also says the event is going to turn everything upside down.
Oh, it's got to be Sheila.
Well, it has to. Yeah, but what? I mean, so it comes out she did what she did to Brooke.
Right.
That's not okay. It comes out, and then there's repercussions. But I mean, if we're talking time jump, epic, what could it be?
I don't know. I'm stumped. Everybody in chat, do you have any ideas? Seriously, he won't say. He keeps laughing. He goes, he won't tell us.
I cannot figure that out either because it has to affect everyone.
Yes. And he says Wednesday, there's an announcement of some sort. That's what he goes. He goes, I'm doing the soap opera. I'm teasing you guys. He said, I'm teasing you guys. And Casey has these beautiful blue eyes. He's just staring all the time. They're like light blue. It's really weird. But he says this over and over. But he said it again on Bold Live. A big event was going to change everything.
Oh, I'm worried.
I know.
I don't want anybody to die.
You kill people before. Sheila, you're like, she did.
True.
You kill them off. Yes, and they're 35. Next month is their 35th anniversary.
There we go. George Blackman in the chat says maybe Susan Flannery's character comes back from the dead.
Well, there has been rumor that some of the storylines are dream. But I was like, but see, Dallas did a dream
Bob Newhart.
Or Dallas. Dallas had a dream
Dallas,
season.
yes.
Had a dream season. They're saying that some parts of the storyline, well, the last couple of years have all been a dream. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Well, that would be cool.
And someone also thinks
that would be really cool.
That would be interesting. But also someone thinks that Kelly will finally reveal to be Bill's daughter.
I think Kenneth in the chat just said that.
Ken wants that so bad.
He wants it so bad. Kenneth Clark wants that so bad. You want it so bad. Well, when they had the flashback episode.
Oh my God. I saw Bill. I was like, I miss him so much. And I miss Bill and Brooke so much.
Me too.
Like there's happiness there.
And Steffi was sticking up for Bill to Rich.
And you had Wyatt and Katie together.
Yes.
I miss those days.
Yes. So I don't know, kids. I'm just saying I wish Susan Flannery would come back, but that'd be a trip. If she came back, that would be a trip. And kids like Kid Clark's like, I do. And so funny he does. And kids, we know you want to celebrate. Kid Clark, if that ever happens, we'll have a celebration for you on the show.
You know
if it turns out.
Yes. That would change a lot of stuff because Bill always wanted Steffi.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would make him say like, oh, this is my chance. And then he could destroy poor Finn because Finn's nice.
What if Finn is a dream?
Ooh.
Tammy, don't do that to
me. Her face. Her heart dropped, Tammy.
The whole thing is just a dream.
I think Amanda stopped breathing for a second.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying.
I didn't think no Finn.
Because then we're back to the whole Liam Steffi triangle again.
I can't handle that again.
I can't either. But I'm just saying.
After we met Tanner Novlin, I can't go back.
There's no going back now, Sammy.
Now I'm stuttering. I can't get it out. Now that we met him and talked to him, I'm like, nope, can't you? No. And there's that Liberty Mutual commercial. It's him also in it right now. So if you watch the commercial, Liberty Mutual, it's actually him. They keep doing takes. He's like says it wrong.
It's hysterical. That's what I know him from. Is that commercial?
Oh, I wish you would have been here, Tammy. He was so, I don't know how to explain it. He was so charming.
James is frozen.
It froze James.
I know. That interview.
That's how hot he was.
He's fallen into the Tanner vortex and it froze him.
He can't get out.
He can't get out. Well, until we get James back, we can talk about different scenarios. If we were James, what storyline would we? James, what storyline would we?
Right. Oh no. Tammy's the host now. It says up there, are we still? Oh, we're still live, guys. We lost James.
He says my power just went out. LOL.
Oh no.
We're not. Are we still live?
Yes, Tammy is in the
my
corner.
Gosh.
Hi guys.
Okay, guys. It's us. So let's get back into the chat room.
It's not recording, but I'm pretty sure we're still live.
Okay. Which storyline do you want to start with? I mean, there weren't that many storylines.
Let's do. You want to talk about Sheila?
Yes.
Because she's gonna tell on herself. What is she doing?
What do you think she's gonna tell Deacon when she says, "Let's go back to the broom closet"?
Yeah.
Because what I have to tell you, you need to hear. You think she's gonna confess? You think she's gonna say, "Here's why you need to thank me"?
Maybe. because I don't know, it would be dumb to do that, but she can't stand that she's not getting credit, because he was like, wow, I guess I got karma to thank. And then she was like, and me when he walked off. Yeah.
Her own ego is going to be her downfall.
And I was like, can she go without gloating to Brooke without going over and gloating?
No. And it was so funny when, I mean, I'm going back to when Steffi and Ridge were in the office and Thomas, and Steffi said, oh, I have to go take care of something. I thought she was going to run over to Brooks to rub her nose in it, but she was just calling Mom, you need to get over here. You need to get over here.
She's, I don't know what's going to happen with her.
She might be her own downfall. But this story, it needs to wrap up. Like it needs to be revealed.
Yeah, because they usually don't take this long.
No.
Honestly, usually the stories go quickly.
Shonda says, no, Tami, she wants to sleep with Deacon. So you don't, because if Deacon finds out that she was a part of this, he's going to be livid. He will cut her off completely. So that's a really good point.
I don't think anyone's gonna believe that Deacon wasn't involved. I really don't. I think he's gonna say, I swear I didn't know. And they're gonna be like, oh, you just happened to go over there.
Right.
When go quickly.
Shonda says, no, Tami, she wants to sleep with Deacon. I think it's James coming back from his unfrozen state.
Man, that vortex really got him, man.
My power went out.
Oh, well, that we were just saying that was because of your discussion with the Tanner interview.
Yes, I think so.
You just fell into that vortex.
I'm like, all of a sudden, my power went out, and I was like, all that hot. I just texted you guys my hot talk. My power's coming back on all of a sudden. That was really weird. But I see it's still going. I went online and see you guys are still going. I'm like, so they didn't cut. So I'm learning they didn't cut you guys off.
It stopped the recording though.
I know. Okay. So everybody, you may not get a recording this week. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm sitting there talking. All of a sudden, just went.
But it said we were still live on YouTube.
Yeah, you're still live on YouTube. Yes.
But it wasn't recording.
No recording. I just gave a big speech about how we're going to get this recorded. That probably won't happen to you guys this week. I'm so sorry. I'll try to figure out a way. But my power went. Anyway, so as you guys were talking, let's go ahead and continue what you're saying. Just threw me off.
We were talking about Sheila and how
she's probably. You want me to record this? I can start recording it.
Well, I'm gonna figure. I have one other option I can try from to get it from the beginning to now. So I'll figure it out. Okay. So
Amanda.
We were talking about Sheila and how she's gonna tell on herself because she can't handle it.
Oh my God, Sheila is just like so giddily excited. Taylor, so it's like Audrey wasn't out there again. Yeah, Audrey, hey bitch, where are you? Why aren't you at your desk? Like, why are you never at your desk? In the middle of the day, you're not at your desk. So she just prances on in, like, well, and she's like, I'd like to get another assistant or something. Like, yes, Taylor, you can look into that because Audrey ain't doing her job. Yeah,
James should be her assistant.
I should be her assistant up front. I'm like, sorry, Miss Carter, you can't come
here. He'd be like, no, Sheila, I'm sorry, we're busy today.
Move it
along.
But yes, but Sheila is really getting a little too giddy.
Absolutely.
Her team Taylorness.
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
And we were saying how when when Deacon said, I guess I have karma to thank. Oh, she couldn't. She was like, oh, and me.
Me. I'm the one who did this. Me. Like, oh, it's Sheila, calm down, girl. Calm the fuck down. But okay, so Taylor and Rich didn't sleep together. I guess they just kissed and were in the same bedroom. Because he said we stopped before we went that far.
Right.
So I was shocked. I thought they slept together.
They made out.
It's so funny. Somebody on social media said they didn't sleep together because she's no Brooke.
Oh.
And I thought, just because a woman has a healthy sexual appetite, don't make her nothing but being a woman with a healthy sexual appetite.
Thank you, Tami. I don't understand that. You know what? Women like to have sex.
Exactly. And they like to have it a lot.
Yes,
so,
the girls, let's call it out. It's mostly other women who slut shame other women, not men. It's women who do it.
Well, exactly. And when Ridge goes in to kiss her and Taylor's like, no.
Yeah.
And she looks at the ring, right? And he thinks all he needs to do is take off the ring and it'll be all better. I'm like, the nerve of you.
Right?
The nerve of you.
James, it's magic. You just take the ring off, poof.
But she did. She saw that and she's like, oh.
It's the vortex, Tami. She was in it.
I feel bad for her because she has the sickness, just like Brooke.
She does.
Like they're sick
on
Ridge.
They both go to rehab. Ridge rehab.
It's Ridgeitis.
Did Sean say that was Ridgeitis?
I said it was Ridgeitis.
You said Ridgeitis. Yeah. People like that. Ridgeitis. That's what it was. They're all suffering from it.
She's in the vortex now. You might as well forget it.
I am so sick of seeing Brooke crying over Ridge. I'm so sick of it. She doesn't deserve that.
She doesn't.
And then, he's just going to go back to her, Taylor. And then Taylor's going to be crying. And it's going to be the kid's fault.
Okay. I'm
so sick of them.
Let me say this, Tami. Marvin said, hey, Marvin. Marvin said that Ridge is the original flip phone, which I thought was hilarious.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
He said that all the people who love Taylor need to get their tissues because Ridge is gonna just destroy her heart.
Yep.
He's not happy with it.
Yeah, here's the thing. KKL is killing it though. I agree with you guys out there in the chat room.
I have docking. I have barking dogs. Let me close the window.
See all kinds of stuff going. This is live.
I was bawling, James.
Oh yeah.
Right, I was bawling when she was sitting on the steps
staircase
right before Hope walked in. I was bawling. I was like, oh my God.
Here's the thing, folks. Catherine Kelly Lang, who has been nominated for some Emmys, has never won.
That is bullshit.
Yes, I think yes. And as people who have won Emmys and named her as why they got their Emmy, Susan Flannery, who has won multiple times on several Emmy wins, said it wasn't for Catherine Kelly Lang. She said several times she would not be standing there. Give this bitch an Emmy.
Thank you.
What more does she have to do? She's right. I'm sorry. I watch all the soaps. There's some great stuff and everything. So the supporting category is really hard because between Kirsten Storms on GH and Annika Noel on this show, I'm like, oh, they both are so good. But I'm telling you, Catherine Kelly Lang, it's her time. And Casey on Bold Live was my ask, when's she gonna stop crying? Like you said, he goes, hopefully never. That's what he said. I'm laughing. I mean, she's so good.
She's so excited.
God,
I can't handle it sometimes. I'm like, how could you be so good?
So good. Yeah. And I think about Torsten, who plays Ridge. We hate him because he's good. He's so good at the character. That's why we hate him so much. I mean, I loved him as Zach on All My Children. Loved him on Port Charles. But like, I believe what he believes.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I believe what he believes.
Because he's infuriating.
Yes.
But I can't hate him either. He makes me so mad. It's like Liam. Oh my God, he is the original flip phone. He is, because he's like Liam. I want to hate Liam, but I can't. Like, I just can't make myself hate him because he's always Liam. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, well, it was with good intentions. I'm never a bad person.
Yes, right.
On purpose.
Exactly. It's like I just mean those scenes when Torsten K, it must, I don't know if it's director's choice or who knows, one day ago, and he leans on the top, the bottom of the stair banister, and he's looking at her, and she's pleading once again, like she always. I can see you're thinking, I love her.
Yeah.
But this is like I said, she said bullshit. This is still bullshit.
And you know
I
what?
asked. Go ahead. I know.
I was just gonna say, to Tammy's point and your point, I just figured it out. Ridge always and will always think that he's above her.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter what, because she is the help.
From the valley.
Yeah, she's the slut from the valley. She's the hired caterer lady. Like, he's always gonna be above her.
He
and
puts
Taylor
her on this pedestal,
right,
knowing how imperfect she is and that she will fall from the pedestal.
Yes.
And then it's the pattern of she begs, she pleads. He's like, let me go sleep with her. Let me go marry her and then come back to you. And she always takes him back.
And Taylor is elevated because she's a psychiatrist. She has education. She comes from some kind of stature. So Ridge sees her in a very different way.
Right. And I don't understand, but he never sees like the stuff Taylor's done is always like, she gets a pass. She gets a pass. She gets a pass.
Because I think he feels guilty in some way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because he chooses Brooke, so he feels guilty about, their family.
Yes. And I think I'm just saying, I'm telling you, when Torsten K puts his head on the banister and is looking at it, she's once again I was just like, this is acting, folks. Like I felt like I was in the way. Like I was in the room with them.
Like intruding, yeah.
Yes, I need to go somewhere else.
Like I'm not supposed to be watching.
Yeah, watching this. It was so, his body language, he was like, I told you I didn't want him in the house. He really believes what he believes. And with Brooke, she's still stuck on this, I don't know why I drank.
Exactly.
That would bug the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I felt bad for her too. It's like, I wouldn't have done this. She kept saying, if I was sober, I wouldn't have done this. Well, she's right, she wouldn't have.
She said, I've been sober for years. Why?
When she finally filled in Eric, when she included in Eric, it was very interesting having him come on the canvas because again, these are two original cast members.
Yeah.
He loves Brooke. There's a whole history there too. And that's the point. And he was just like, he was like, well, yeah, just fill me in. What's going on? Like what's happening? I'm glad she talked to Eric. I'm glad she talked to him.
Thank God.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
And he's like, I don't agree with the behavior of Steffi and Thomas.
Yeah, he did
He's
say
like,
that.
I understand it, but I don't agree with it. And I was like, yes.
Well, Eric gets it, of course. His whole family's against him and Quinn. So he knows what it's like to have his kids try to tell him what to do. So Eric gets it.
Yeah.
And I gotta say this, folks. Steffi was a bitch this week.
I'm telling you.
I wanted to slap her. If I
wanted to slap her last week and the week before.
But she was really, I feel like this week's for some, I don't know if it's this week, it just really got on my nerves. I was like, no, bitch. You're going to shut the whatever up now.
I said, what kind of well of poison has she been drinking from?
I know, she's so mean.
It's just poisonous, the stuff that's coming out of her mouth.
Because that's the real Steffi, guys. It's like, that's just, to me, that's the real Steffi. She's put on all this act of like, we're going to be this big happy family. And then one little thing happens.
And I love how
he's like war on Logan's.
I love how Liam said, Brooke is telling him what happened. And Liam says, what are they, 5-year-olds? Like,
right.
You can't have the phone and you can't see him.
Right.
But then Liam said, so I don't, Steffi, but Thomas, like, I don't understand. I thought he was done with the whole manipulating people.
Please.
Like, ooh, good point.
But it's his chance to get back at Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Because Brooke was a bitch to him and all the other different things. Whether it was a real or imagined for him, it's probably his chance to say, haha, Brooke, see, bitch. I got you. And I guess my chance. But I'm back. But Thomas don't bother me. It's Steffi. Steffi, the one who's just, when Hope was like, no, I don't smell that way. Like, I don't know. I don't think nobody's perfect. But you're like, yeah, you just go ahead. Your mother did something. I was like, oh, but we were, okay. I can talk shit about my mother, but you can't, bitch. That's right. Yo, whether you say the truth or not, no, bitch. You need to shut up and stop talking trash to me in the office. Even homeboy was like, I'll leave you guys alone. He was like, bye. He was like, the ladies have it. And Steffi was a straight up bitch.
I know. I was like, poor Hope. I was hoping she would say, like, you have no room to talk, girl.
I know.
Like, you didn't even know who the father of your kids were. Like, you slept with your father-in-law. Like,
thank you.
Stop.
But see, I guess Hope doesn't come from that place.
No.
That's all of us have to read. Everybody was saying that in the chat room, but not chat room, but out in the public. But it said Hope doesn't come from a place of offense or defense. She's just Hope. She's a friendly girl who just likes to have things be fine. And Steffi's the one who's always, she's a Forster. So she's like, she's Stephanie's granddaughter. She thinks she's the namesake.
She's the aggressor.
She is the namesake. And so, yeah, she did wrong too, but that don't matter. She was like, I'm not, it's like all these years you were just placating Brooke.
Well, I hope when all of this comes out and we find out Sheila's shenanigans, that there's a scene between Hope and Steffi, and Hope in her very Hope way will say to Steffi, we all know now what happened. And the bottom line is your behavior has and is disgusting. I will never forget and I will never forgive you. Have a good day. And
you need to remember our daughters are sisters.
Yep.
Because that's all they say. Oh, the kids. That's all you hear, Steffi. The kids. You're grilling poor Douglas like he's in the Inquisition, and then you're whatever, girl. Yeah. God, I can't even. Oh, I do need to say one more thing.
Sure.
Ridge and Steffi, they're just alike. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Ridge literally kissed Quinn on the beach the day of his wedding to Brooke. Right. They're about to get married. He's kissing Quinn on the beach.
Yep.
We just forget about that, okay? So Ridge and Steffi, they're like, well, what we do does not count. Okay. That goes away. But everything you do is a problem.
Exactly. And Jeannie Roberts, as I'm saying, Hope is she's not a confronter. She's not. That's why she is passive. That there's always people on these shows. You have to realize there are people on these shows who are aggressors and ones who are passive, and that's how it is on these shows. And so you always root for the passive one to finally get in. So one day, we're like Tammy's saying, hopefully Hope will get that moment. But that's part and parcel of soaps. It's always the one who doesn't go off. Thank you, Samoan. Dave, man, my hair, we're working it out. But no, that's the whole point, is that there's always a passive, always an aggressive. So just, that's how it is. There's always good guys and bad guys.
Yeah.
Guys in between. So that's kind of the point. Is that she's not an aggressor. Hope has never been that way. She wanted her dad. She had letters. She wanted her dad. That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted to have with her dad. Have her man Liam. Have her babies. That's all she wants. Literally, that's all she wants. All this stuff is being thrown on her.
And Logan's just keep taking everything away.
Yep.
Brooke, Hope, everybody.
Yep.
Okay. I will say this. I'm going to take up for Ridge one time. Okay. This is like crazy. He's not wrong, because I am real shocked that everybody's giving Deacon a pass. Yeah. Okay. Ridge is not wrong to be mad. He did not stop and call Hope to come help and find out, like, something's wrong with your mom. You need to get up here.
That's true.
He didn't try to stop it. He didn't leave. Like, a million things he could have done, but instead he just starts drinking with her. And then, oh, I'm going.
vortex.
The
She has
vortex.
a vortex.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
vortex.
Deacon wants to be in that vortex.
Yes.
That's his fantasy. We were talking about that, the power of fantasy. His
Mhm.
fantasy is to have his perfect family is with Hope and Brooke. Just like Steffi's fantasy is to have her parents back together and they're all one big happy family again. It's the power of fantasy.
And Taylor wants her family back too. She's been out and about. She wants her kids, grandkids, and Rich at the helm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and that's the thing for all of us at home, all of us here. If your fantasy crush or whatever is right in front of you, and you actually have a chance, it may be effed up or whatever, but you have a chance to have a moment with them. Would you take it?
And Sheila said that to Deacon.
Yeah.
She said the door to Brooke is open now.
Yeah, it's open. It's wide open.
So,
and I'm just surprised because Hope's always very goody two shoes, and I'm surprised that she's so like, I'm gonna keep the secret from my mom. That wasn't that surprising because it's your mom, but like she just given Deacon a pass. Like, no, like, I can't believe you drank with her. Why would you do that? Why didn't you call me? She kind of just let it go. And I was like, oh, okay. So he's not going to get in any trouble for this.
Well, and it's interesting because Hope's response was, it's my fault. All of this is my fault.
It is.
And Brooke was saying, no, this is not your fault. She said, I never thought about the repercussions between Deacon, my father, and you. I was thinking about how much I wanted a relationship with my father.
I believe that.
We all just needed to work and, figure it out.
She could have met his ass out for coffee, Tami. She could have met him at a hotel. She could have met him at a restaurant. He did not need to be at her house on her mom's property with Ridge. Now,
Agreed.
She could have moved too. Okay.
Well, she was going to, but Brooke said no.
True.
She was going to leave. She said, I'll leave. So that wasn't, she did offer that. She goes, remember, we'll move out. And Rich was like, bye. The poor ditch with the Lord Spencer. But then Brooke was like, no, you and my grandkids are not leaving. It's Brooke's house.
Somebody in the chat, Judy, says, I'm still loving the stairway scene. When she's going up the stairs and she looks in the mirror.
I know.
There was just her reflection was of this woman completely broken. But I think at the same time, there's no way she's going to go back to drinking. This isn't going to drive her to drink.
Because it's the mystery of it. If she knew why she drank,
the
story.
Driving her crazy.
She's still trying to figure out why. Yeah, trying to crazy. She's like, so that sobers you up. You're like, I really don't want to drink because I want to figure out what happened.
Yeah.
Well, that could be a good thing for her. Next step could be trying to figure out who did this. Something. Actually realize something's up. Like I wish I had those bottles somewhere. Like the thing comes off. I don't know how she was going to cut. It's such an airtight thing. As Sheila tells her, spins her own mouth and starts telling people. Unless Sheila tells Deacon.
Well, we were just talking about that when she said we need to step into the broom closet because I need to tell you something. I asked Amanda, do you think she's going to confess? But if she does,
my God.
That would not be smart.
If she does, he's either going to have nothing to do with her. And
say anything.
Somebody in the chat room says Sheila wants to be with Deacon. So if she tells him, then he might just completely cut her out. But at the same time, if she tells him, now he knows he might keep the secret. Do you think he'd keep the secret?
That's what I'm worried about.
I don't think he would.
Find out. Would he tell? If Taylor found out, would she tell?
Taylor would keep the secret. I don't think Deacon would keep the secret because he knows how much it's killing Brooke.
I don't know. This is his chance, Tami.
I've not seen the promo yet. I've not seen the promo.
I haven't either.
He uses, how he is. He uses things to his advantage.
And it's just, the whole scene in the office when, Steffi goes outside, calls her mom, you need to get here. Dad needs you, because she knows how fragile her father is and the power that Brooke has over
They
him.
know Brooke's vortex.
Right.
They're trying
yeah.
everything to keep that at bay. They're like, oh no, the wind's coming. I see the wind coming.
You can hear it.
Come on.
So they're in the office together, and the kids are all, yay, our family's back together again. Steffi's hugging Ridge, Thomas is hugging Mom. And Taylor did have the foresight to say, kids, this is complicated. We can't expect your father to feel happy about everything that's going on right now. And I'm thinking, if you are that insightful, can you not see the pattern that's being repeated here? Years of pattern that's been being repeated here?
She's in the vortex, Tami.
Oh my God.
She fell in. She fell in.
I'm trying to see if there's a promo here somewhere.
She's got fever, she's got chills, she got ridgitis.
Ridgitis. I'm trying to say, I can't find the promo, you guys. I'm trying to see the promo, if it's says it'll give us a hint. But I don't see a promo. I don't see it. Is it on? It must be on Twitter somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Well, that's 13 years ago. That's 3 weeks ago. I'm like, that's a long time ago.
I think Deacon would be like Thomas. Like when Thomas
discover the possibility.
Sorry, go ahead.
When Thomas had all these opportunities to keep a secret, at the end of the day, he did it because he knew it would hurt Hope. And that was part of his redemption story.
Yes.
I think the same thing would be with Deacon. If Deacon finds out about this, as much as he wants to keep the secret, because it's an opportunity for him to be with Brooke, at the end of the day, I think he's going to do what's best for Brooke, and he would tell her.
I hope so. I hope he would, because then it would prove he's different.
Okay.
Taylor would keep the secret because she hates Brooke.
Okay, let's see.
Steffi wouldn't let her tell, even if she wanted to.
Okay, I'm looking at the promo right now. It's 18 seconds.
Can you share it?
I'll try to see if I can.
I don't know why I started drinking in the first place. What happened to me?
You spiked her drink?
She fell off the wagon.
Sounds like she was pushed off the wagon.
Don't breathe a word of this to anyone.
What's going on?
Oh.
What? Who's saying what? What?
Okay.
Okay.
What?
I'm retweeting it right now. We already got our answer. I got the answer already. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Yeah, I found it, you guys. Sheila tells Thomas.
Why?
Thomas, and so now Thomas, she's like, don't tell anybody I told you. And so then Rich goes, what's going on? And Thomas is standing there.
No, not
Did I just not make that point? Did I just not make that point that Thomas is not keeping secrets because it
he's keeping this secret. I guarantee you he's keeping this secret.
That's funny. It's Thomas she tells.
Why?
She's at
Thomas's reaction. What did he say?
She's at Steffi's house and goes, yeah, thank you, Shonda. Yes. She goes, yes. He goes, he goes, you spiked her drink? And he goes, yes, I did. Blah, blah. But so she was pushed off the wagon. That's what he says. Like Terry's going to go on Twitter. I just
here's the link. Today, here's a link.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it coming either. I just retweeted it. I didn't see it coming either.
Wow.
Are you James? Okay, hopefully this works.
I retweeted it from both of you.
Here it is. Okay.
So why is Ridge gonna take off?
Sounds like she was pushed off the wagon.
Don't breathe a word of this to anyone.
What's going on? I need to know what it is.
Oh my God. Thomas is not happy. He's really pissed that he's in this situation right now.
Oh my God.
He's really pissed that he's in this situation right now. He has to tell because by keeping this, he's hurting Brooke. And he doesn't care about that. He's hurting Hope.
Right.
He's hurting Hope by keeping the secret yet again.
And
he has to tell the truth.
Well, also, see, twice now, it's not been his fault he's finding this stuff out. It's coming in his lap. So now, also his redemption story is, does he tell? Continue his redemption story.
This will say everything. If he tells, then he really has changed. But if he keeps the secret, then it's fake. It's just the same old Thomas.
I did not see that coming. I did not see Thomas. Oh my gosh, she's talking to Thomas. Now how's she at the house? I'm like, so yeah, this week's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Interessante. Did not see that coming at all.
No. Wow.
The
Okay.
fans like, yeah.
Ridge is leaving. I'm sorry.
That'd be shocked too.
Thorsten is leaving.
Yeah. So how is he gonna
how
work
are
out?
we? How do y'all think? I can't figure out how he's gonna leave.
I
Like,
think
how are they gonna write him?
I'm thinking it coincides with this big thing happening in 2 weeks.
Maybe he's gonna find out and he's just gonna freak out.
Maybe he's married to Flo.
Wow. He's married to Shauna still. Yeah.
Shauna.
What if? Oh, you know what he might say? I can't believe. Okay, I can't believe all this. I've had enough. Like, I don't want to be with either one of you. I need a break, and he just leaves because you know he always does that. He goes to international.
Yes. I know, but I think it may be part of this whole big thing. Y'all trying to ruin Thomas again. As I said, I don't know what's going on there.
I don't think Thomas is
I don't want to.
I don't want Thomas ruined either. I want Thomas redeemed.
Yeah.
But I don't trust him. So I don't know.
But see, Thomas, like Sarah says, actually Thomas is hurting his mom, Taylor. So I don't think Taylor should know this. I agree with you, Sarah, on that level. You said she's gonna be hurting her too.
Well, that's it. By keeping the secret, he's hurting his mother.
If he tells Steffi, there's no way she's gonna let him tell. She's gonna be like, "You're gonna keep your mouth shut."
Yeah.
You know how Steffi is.
Yeah.
Rodelli, so yeah, supposed to be in 2 weeks. Big storyline. And actually, Jacqueline McInnes Wood is going on maternity leave too soon.
True.
I mean, she never leaves for very long, though.
I'm saying this whole big storyline, I'm saying this big change. We're going to deal with the Forresters and several Forresters.
Oh my God, I can't.
We broke it, Tami again. We broke it, Tami
I'm
again.
stressed out. Damn.
God.
We've broken her again. Look, seriously, if Jacqueline, she's going on maternity, he's going on, yeah, I don't know. Someone goes, Ron Moss is back. So that'll be a trip. If all of a sudden you wake up and the role of Riz be played by Ron Moss right now, that'll be interesting. That would be very interesting.
I don't think they would do that. But
Who
it
knows,
would be
right?
awesome if they did.
Say it was temporary. Like I say that he's off for a while. I mean, that would be really hilarious if they did that. Days of Life does it all the time. So I mean, I'm just saying, I'd be surprised.
They play the character so different, though.
They do.
From each other.
So different.
I'm saying if in real life, Torsten's going on vacation at some point, Jack McInnes Wood's going on maternity leave at some point. Big thing happening. I mean, they film like 5 weeks in advance. I mean, I don't know. I mean, so I don't know what's going. Something's going on.
Maybe they're bringing back Spencer's now. So like Wyatt and Bill.
Yeah,
and
someone
Katie,
said next
they're gonna
week.
go the other
Next
way.
week we get
Yeah,
Bill.
next week, Don and Darren are back.
Yeah.
So thank God.
I love Wyatt.
We
Yeah,
need
me too.
Spencer.
He cracks me up. I don't know how much is like him and how much is the writing, but he's so funny. And even like the way his mannerisms and stuff, he always cracks me up. He's always rolling his eyes at Bill, saying out, telling Bill some kind of something. I love it.
I know, kids. I mean, I did not see. I am blown from that promo. I did not see it be Thomas.
I think that was a
Sheila, keep your
huge
mouth shut.
mistake. I think that was a huge mistake on Sheila's part. She picked the wrong sibling to tell the secret to.
Right.
And she told Steffi.
Yeah, but Steffi hates her. So she can't,
Oh.
she's not going to tell Steffi.
But if she did tell Steffi, they would have the my enemy is my friend. There'd be some common interest. And then she's going, so when can I see Hayes?
Yeah.
You know, that's I'm saying.
You know what? You're right. She could have used this to her advantage more.
Yes.
Yep.
She didn't do that.
Amaya in the chat says Torsten's vacation won't be till the end of the year. He said 2022 or 2023.
When did he say that? Because I never heard that. Where did you see him actually say that on something?
Well, I read, you know, you never know, but I read that he had asked for the time off last year.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So then he was expecting it to be this year, like 2022, but it didn't say exactly when.
I didn't hear. So Maya, if you could tell us where you actually heard him say it or something. Sean, it slipped out. It slips out. Tammy per an article SOD. It's in our digest.
Oh, okay.
I say, I don't know. You can't always really always believe what you read either. So we gotta make sure.
Right.
You know, they could be telling you that just to throw you off. Also,
The wrong sibling to tell
he
us.
did. So Thomas. Okay.
No, Tammy's gonna be so sad if he decides not to say anything.
No, he looked so unhappy as she's telling him this. He looked so angry.
So unless he tells Steffi,
Oh,
makes
if
sense.
he tells Steffi, it's over.
yeah,
Because
Steffi goes, "Don't say nothing."
she will lock his ass up. She'll
Yes,
be like,
she
get in
will.
that bedroom. Get in the bedroom. I'm locking
Yes.
you up.
Yes, exactly. With a mannequin.
She's like Stephanie.
Yep, she is.
She's like, don't make me take you out. Okay. You're my brother and I love you, but don't make me take you out. 'cause I
Exactly.
will.
That changes.
Well,
I
where's
didn't-
that phone cord at?
Right, exactly.
Get that-
That's I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So I did not see. I didn't see that. I'm very shocked.
I thought it was gonna be Deacon.
Me
Me and
too.
Tammy were talking about it when you were gone. We were
Okay.
convinced she was gonna tell Deacon.
He said it in some French or Italian interview. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Again, he could have been saying that just to throw people off. Also, you never know. I mean, again, it's this big event that's supposed to happen in 2 weeks. I'm just kind of like, I'm stuck on that. I don't know what does that mean? I don't know. So, well, at the show. Oh, go ahead.
But we didn't talk about Paris and Carter.
Yeah, thank you.
I was trying to.
I'm ready to rail on it.
I was trying to ignore the storyline. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were ending the show.
I was making the show, but I forgot. No, I was still sending the show, but you guys did bring them up. Okay, well, that's fine.
You didn't mention the arms, the abs, nothing.
You know, I'm starting to not care anymore because I don't like this pairing together.
I know.
I
I'm
mean,
seeing that.
Lawrence is hot. We know that all stuff. I love him to death. But I'm getting to the point. I'm just like, and on Bold Live, I can tell you something. Diamond looks so beautiful. She had something like just like natural looking or whatever. She was beautiful. I was like, oh my god. So it's not about the actors at all.
No, they're both beautiful.
They're both beautiful. I just don't see any chemistry. And I'll give it to you. I mean, Lawrence tried to defend Carter the whole time. And folks, the reason why Heather Thomas is not on right now, they addressed it, is she's directing other TV shows like How I Met Your Father and all these. She's a big director right now. So she's been
She's
busy.
a big shot now, guys.
Big shot now. Off the and because of Bold and Beautiful that her direct on there, she's now directing other series. So she's been busy. Candace back. We got made in time for Paris and Carter. So that's why she is not on as much right now. He said we can't get her right now. So she's a little busy.
Well,
so,
that doesn't mean you have to put them two together. Thank you.
thank you.
It was so funny when there was a knock on the door. Ernie and I were watching it. It's like, oh my God, if it's Paris at the door, the minute she steps in to the vortex, it's over.
Yep, that's it. You even get in the vicinity of that couch, and you're gone. It's done.
Like Shauna said, all I care about was Carter working his traps. The rest was meh. But trust me, I was watching. I'm just saying. I was drooling. I was just saying. It's getting to the point where I'm just like, it's just not working for me. It's not working for me. How do you go from quarter? How do you go from quarter?
Nathan in the chat room just said loved quarter better.
Nathan, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you go from that where it was just like, it was pornographic. It was soft pornographic. It was wonderful. I loved it. I loved my afternoons. And then they go.
They're both super hot. That's not the issue, okay?
I don't.
You know what? Either one. I'll take either one, okay? They're both super hot, but it's something about the chemistry. I feel like she has more chemistry with Zende.
Yeah,
me too.
She does with Carter.
Me too. I thought she had more chemistry. See, here's the problem. Watching the old episode they showed and seeing my buddy Pearson Fode as Carter, who I love, who's been on the show many times back in the day. Seeing him with Sally, seeing him and knowing his past with other people on the show, I saw chemistry. There's chemistry for these people around, but I feel like Paris and Thomas were almost something they should have done. There was chemistry.
They had chemistry.
They had chemistry. There was something there. They didn't go. I was shocked because I'm thinking he get obsessed again, and he was getting.
I know, I was excited.
Dude, two cousins fighting. They didn't do that. So I'm like, why Carter? I just, and Candace did read them live on Bold Live. Paris, Diamond and White, and Laura's like, dang. So Candace Mack did she read them, she opened the book and was turning the pages on these characters.
She was like, it's story time, guys.
Yeah, it's story time. And so it was wonderful. It was wonderful. So I'm like,
because I agree with you, James. If you're new to the show, in the whole history, Forresters always fight Forresters. So there's always like Ridge is always fighting a brother, okay, and they're always fighting over a woman or they're fighting over business. But Forresters always fight. It would have been perfect to have Thomas fighting with Zende. Like, that's perfect. What are you guys doing?
Yep.
Hi, Marvin from France. We mentioned your thing earlier, so you missed it. We mentioned it earlier.
I know. I don't know.
Now he's not in. Now he's in now. We mentioned your thing earlier, so you have to rewind and watch earlier. Yeah. I was like, I just don't see the chemistry. I just don't. But again, they both are hot. Lawrence is hot. We know that already. She's pretty. She's hot. I just think there's other opportunities. But we know why Katie's not on right now, so we got that. We know that.
All right, we'll let it go, guys. We'll let it go.
We have to let it go, obviously, right now. But I told you guys, I think Carter and the mom, Grace, are going to get together.
No, I don't want that.
They're called Garter. They call him Garter. Got a name already. I think so. I'm sorry, guys. I'm timestamping
like him. She don't like him at all.
Okay. Let me pull J. Matt Atkinson on you, ladies. It's a soap opera. And a lot of folks don't like each other when they first meet. Carly and Sonny hate each other on GH when they got together. Drusilla and Neil hate each other on.
It's not going to work because she knows how much her daughter wants to be with Carter.
And she said, my other daughter, Zoe, still is sad and in love with you.
Why would she be with Carter? When he's going to hurt
both.
He's
hot. He's going to be Carter because he's hot. Come on, bitches. He's hot.
You're right. I mean, she falls in the vortex.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Candace, we talked about that all beginning of the show. You have to go back. You have to rewind. We talked about the whole 2 weeks from now already. Yeah, we got to feel anything. Okay. They meet up. She's like, I told you to stay away from my daughter. And he, in a moment, that's it. Or she comes over to the house while he has no shirt on.
With the couch.
Oh,
the couch.
What did I say? If she might fall right into the vortex.
Exactly. I dare either you ladies to go on that couch in that house with no shirt on. And I want to see you get him and him look into your eyes. I want to see either you ladies, and you got husbands. I don't care. I dare your husbands to go on the couch in that house.
Ernie was watching it with me.
Ernie who?
And
exactly.
Joe who?
He was saying as Paris is like, why can't we be together? You know you want me as much as I want you. You know it's true, Carter. And Ernie was doing a Star Trek impersonation of Captain. The ship can't take it anymore, Captain.
Exactly. Hello. I dare any of you people be in the room with Lawrence Evans with no shirt on, sweaty on that couch.
And then when he does it, he does a look. He gives you this look.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're gone. That's
Hello. So I'm saying Mama Grace with passion and fire, 1,000 suns, telling you, I told you something for my daughter, and you what I got to do?
She's going to betray both of her daughters like that? I don't know. That would be kind of sick.
What if?
That's happened on many shows 100 million times. Hello.
What if she got after Eric?
I don't know. What? But she said she would tell the Force stuff. I don't know. Maybe he said he'd see them together.
What if they ran into each other and they had chemistry?
Oh my God, Candace says Carter will have the two daughters and the mother.
Exactly.
Hold up, Carter will be the Eric Forrester.
I'm saying it happens all the time on these shows. It happens on these shows all the time. I'm just saying, it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. then she feels bad and hypocritical because she's like, oops. I went to tell her to stop talking to you. Yeah, with your mouth. Yeah, okay, lady. And your breasts. That's what you did. Because she's hot too. She's hot.
Yeah.
Why not? Well, see, Marvin agrees. He said, you be in the vortex. He was there. Hey, Rick did it. Rick stuck with Phoebe, Steffi, and Taylor. That's right, Rick. This show recycles all the time.
When they were showing the flashback, I really missed
Rick, Maya, and
Rick and Maya. I was like, oh my God, yeah, I missed them.
Me too.
David Hall. Most women enter Carter's apartment holding with their mouths open for a drink. Mm-hmm. A little thirsty in there, isn't it? My gills dry up when I get around them. I know what's going on.
I'd come up with a reason. I'd be like, you forgot this paperwork at the office, so I brought it to you.
I'm just telling you guys, I mean.
I don't blame her. I do not blame her one bit.
Nope.
Okay? I don't. She can't help herself.
Right. I get why Paris is enamored with him. I get that part on some level. I get it. I mean, I get it. I mean,
but Zende is really hot too. So she's making me mad because he's this nice guy over here who's done nothing to her but be nice to her. And it's like, she keeps referring to him like it doesn't matter. Like, we're not serious. Who cares? Who cares what they think? Who cares what he thinks? He'll get over it. She said, oh, he'll understand. He'll get over it.
And Carter said, no, he won't understand. That's why we can't be anything.
Everybody's like, now everybody's just saying, Carter's hot. Carter's hot. I'd be in the vortex. See, everybody, that's what I say. Remember the story. Who cares about the storyline at this point? It's like, Carter's hot. That's all we got to discuss. Carter's hot. Lloyd Victor's hot. And he's a nice guy to boot in real life. It's like, okay, so there you go. I mean, who cares? Who cares? The storyline, I don't care about the storyline anymore. I just say he's hot. And he's working out in the things. He's pulling himself. I mean, that's all we care about.
He does it so quickly too. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy.
You're like, wow. Yeah,
exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zenny's hot too. So it's like, hello, he's getting pushed aside. I mean, they're all hot. Matt Atkins hot. They're all hot.
Thomas is hot.
Thomas is hot. He's hot. They're all hot. I can't even talk about because I want my power to go out. This is what happened last time. Power went out when I did this. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
That's so true.
It did. Shit. So I got another show to you guys. I got General Hustle to you. We started late. So anyways, we got out. We all agree. Nice and muscles. Yes, we like that. That's great. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody in there. A shout out, all seriousness, to the city of Kyiv over in Ukraine. I'm mentioning it today because we have international fans. Many of you guys are right now watching us from other parts of the world. We are all one world. So whatever happens somewhere else happens to all of us.
Yeah.
And so I think it's heart-wrenching what's happening over there and disgusting what's happening over there. So I just want to make sure I give a shout out. And I'm saying Kyiv because that's how they call it in the Ukraine. The Russians call it Kiev, but in the Ukraine, they call it Kyiv. So I am completely siding with them. And if it happened in that country, it could happen in any country. So we got to be careful and vigilant about democracy. So say that. Thank you, Tammy Doc Ovea. Thank you, Amanda Russ. Is there a new show this week?
No. There's something going on. I can't say, but there's something going on with Chelsea. So no, that's all I can say.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, another surprise, folks. Another big mystery coming up. Okay. Let's go down there. Sure.
But we're working on it.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna happen eventually.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm James Lott Jr.